Hello and welcome to another episode of Toya Talks Wrestling. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Black Friday WWE releases. If I was at WrestleMania that Friday, where WWE does their cleanup crew, I guess, and they get rid of the people that they don't no longer need or feel like they're gonna bring the money or whatever. It's a really sad day because it's always sad to see someone lose their job. I get the fact that people who are no longer like of value, which I hate saying it like that, are no longer like, you know what I mean, no longer a value of the company. They get rid of them, right? It's like, well, you're not really making us money, you know, and everything else. Also, you have to also think about how people might want to be released from the company, right? I know a lot of people say, oh, I want to go to WWE because that is the main place to go, but it's like maybe they feel like their status is not good enough, whatever, they want to raise it up or something like that, or WWE is not doing what they thought they were going to be doing, so they might want to ask for their release, so they might do that as well. But normally it's usually out with the old and with the new type of crowd and stuff like that. I mean, some of these names I'm kind of surprised they're on here, and some names I'm not. Now there are like 24 names on here. We are not going to go through all 24 names. We'll just go to the ones that are some key opponents that you and I might know. So one of the names on here, we have Zoe Stark. Now Zoe Stark, I thought was on the injured list because last year she injured her I think it was her knee. Like, I mean, she was screaming like in agony pain, like she was getting murdered or something. It was really, really bad, like back in May of last year. So I thought she was on the injury list. Apparently she was good to go and they released her. So I don't know why they released her. I thought maybe she would have been perfect for that mid title card for like the IC or even the Women's Championship. Not the Women's Championship, but the Women's United States Championship rather, or the Women's IC title. I think she would have been perfect for one of those. But unfortunately, she got released and everything else. So I think that she will do very well in other places. I mean, I think most of these people on this list will do very well in the Indies or AEW or TNA or whatever. Wherever they land, I think they're going to be fine. But it's kind of sad that she's gone. I think she would have been perfect for that role. But I don't know if that's the last we'll see of Zoe Starks, but we'll see. We have Alba Fire. Now last time her partner Iodon was gone, and Alba Fire was with Chelsea Green and everything else, and now she's been released and everything. And she made a statement saying, what's her name on the indies, like Kylie something, but never be pushed over like that or something like that. So I don't know. I think she's going back to the Kylie character and everything else. So I think she'll be fine. I think she'll do well in the indies, and you know, maybe she can go back with Isla Dawn and they can, you know, form their like tag team again and everything else. They do something on AEW. I don't know, is she on AEW? Can't remember if Dawn's on AEW or not and what she goes by, but we'll see. We got Santos Escobar, which I believe Santos Escobar had just came back. That he left. And they're like, yeah, let's bring him back. Let's get him back. And they got him back. And then I think he was like working for like AAA or something like that. And then I'm doing like main event thing, whatever. And I really don't understand. They were like pleading and begging for him to come back and everything else like that. He comes back and then they release him. I'm just like, I don't know. It's so weird. It's just, okay, sure. I don't know. And let me just put this here right now. I'm not blaming anybody for this. I'm not blaming Triple H. I'm not blaming TKO. I'm not blaming anybody. I understand that some of these things happen. This is part of the business. You know what I'm saying? It's like your job ain't guaranteed, right? No one's job is guaranteed. You never know. You could be like, oh yeah, but unless you own the damn company or something like that. And even then, you know, go ask freaking I'm not Triple H, go ask Vince McMahon how that goes sometimes, you know. So no one's job is guaranteed, so I understand that. So I'm not sitting here putting blame on anybody right now. Till I find out who it is, then I'll put blame on them. Oh. Apollo Crews has been also released. I think he'll do fine in the indies. I mean, like I said, most of these people weren't doing nothing. They were just sitting around backstage and catering, keeping the seats warm. They weren't doing much of anything, so it's like, yeah, I can see why they let them go. You know what I'm saying? You have no value. You ain't bringing any money. You're not doing anything. It's just like, it's not always as well as, like, you can't always, like, assume that, well, the creative needs to put them in better storylines. Because sometimes the person has to learn to be creative themselves and everything else and say, hey, I want to do this with my character. Okay, let's try it, whatever, something like that. I mean, you have, like, people like The Miz, who's been around for ages. People like, oh, I'm so tired of The Miz. But, like, The Miz, you might be tired of The Miz, but The Miz is willing to, like, probably come up with some storylines, be cooperative and everything else like that. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, here, you need to work with Danhausen now. It's like, okay, cool, I'll work with Danhausen. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's like, it's not always on creative to help the character be like, you know, it has to be like, okay, my character's not doing something, I don't want to get fired, well, how can I do something with my character? I mean, the worst thing they could say is, no, we're not going to do that. That's it. As long as you came up with some ideas, something like that. I don't know what these people are doing. I don't know if they're just waiting for something to happen or not. I have no idea. So I think it's like a 50-50 thing, honestly. But let's go ahead and talk about some of these names. Let's go ahead and finish some of these names on here. So we got the Motor City Machine Guns. Both of them, they are gone. They have been released. I don't know why they're releasing all these. Like, I don't even know what's going on with the tag team division on this show. I really don't know. When it comes to the men, I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea. I wish I knew, because I love tag team and it's one of my favorites. And I don't know what's going on, but like, this is a great tag team, right? They're fantastic, but the audience never, they never, you know, responded to these people for some reason. And I don't know, it's because of how they were brought in, or their character of the story, or whatever. I don't know. There's something that was not clicking. I don't know what it is, but whatever they do, I hope I'm pretty sure, like, again, they're gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay, but it's like, I don't really understand what is going on with this tag team division. It's dead. It is dead, and it doesn't help when you get rid of the tag teams. Okay, it just does not help. So we got rid of, or WWE got rid of the Wyatt Six. All 5 members are gone. Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy, Dexter, Joe Gacy, Eric Rowan, and Nikki Cross. They're all gone. Every last one of them are gone. I'm just like, wow. Like, I mean, I can understand why they were constantly feuding with the same people for like 6 months. It was boring. You didn't really, like, Nikki Cross never really wrestled, you know what I mean? She's a great wrestler. Like, put her out there. She would have been great for, like, going after that US title or whatever. And I'm just like, I get it. I get it, but it's like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I understand why this happened. It's just like, oh man, like, couldn't we do something with the Wyatt Six? You know what I'm saying? They should have wrestled more. They should have been out there more. You put these people in this, like, you put like this thing where, like, oh, they're mysterious and they're like whatever, and it doesn't work. You know, they try to do like they did with Bray, and it's like, it's not going to work. And it's like, I don't know. And it's just confusing. Like, I feel bad. And I mean, I really like Nikki Cross. I really wanted like for her to like start wrestling and everything else like that. But I don't know. And then Bo Dallas and the rest of the guys, it's just so. I'm pretty sure again they'll be great elsewhere, but it's really sad to see those people go. So then we also got Aleister Black and Zelina Vega, who are married. They're both gone. And I'm just like, okay, so Aleister Black has a win over Randy Orton before the WrestleMania. He has a win over Sami Zayn. He was supposed to be the original person that they had in mind for the phone call with Randy Orton to, get the voices back in his head and everything else like that, and would lead to the punt kick on Cody Rhodes, and like, hey, he was the one, you know what I mean? Aleister Black, which makes sense because Aleister Black was talking to like Randy Orton at one point in time and stuff like that, and he was talking to Randy Orton and everything else. But here's the thing: Aleister Black, he has been around. Like him and Zelina has been in like a few segments on the show of SmackDown and everything else like that. Cause I'm kind of surprised that they would let them go. I honestly thought that they were taking the place of freaking Karrion Kross and Scarlett, cause it's pretty much the same kind of gimmick. Other, you know what I'm saying? Or just like, hey, she's not really a friend of blah 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 blah, whatever. But I'm just like kind of surprised that this happened, and I'm just like, okay, but they're around. I'm like, they're. I guess like I said, no one has a very guaranteed on their jobs, as they say. But I don't know. I just like, he just got back. He just got back. I don't know. Does he go back to AEW? Does she go to AEW too? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure if he does go back to AEW and they left on good terms, Tony Khan will be glad to take them back, especially Zelina. And Zelina have a lot of people to work with over there as well. I think she'll do fine and great and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was really weird. So then the last name we got on here, which I'm highly surprised by, is Kairi Sane. Yes, Kairi Sane, the key component in the feud between Asuka and Io Sky, is gone. So if you don't pay attention, just watch me because you want to hear my lovely voice. The whole Io Sky and Asuka and Kairi thing was, Asuka is pretty much just, belittling, I guess, berating Kairi Sane and blaming her and yelling at her, and Io Sky is just basically trying to like rescue Kairi Sane, be like, hey, you don't need to take that stuff from her. She can't do that to you, blah 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 blah. But she was a key component. Like, if this was like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I would say Asuka was the jelly, Io was the peanut butter, and freaking Kairi Sane was the damn sandwich holding this story together. Because now it doesn't make any sense if they're still continuing on with the story. And as to like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, this is what, I'm all over the place. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just like, I'm flabbergasted right now. This is how I figured this was gonna go, right? Eventually, we're gonna have a match between Asuka and Io, and it's gonna be for like, to help Kairi Sane, right? And Io's gonna beat Asuka, and then Asuka's gonna blame Kairi Sane, and it's gonna push her, or hit her, or yell at her, or whatever she's gonna do, and Kairi's gonna have enough, and she was gonna get her comeback, and it was gonna be something between Kairi and Asuka. I believe everybody was like hoping for that story to happen and everything else, because that's what it seemed like to me. It's like, what's the benefit at the end of all of this, right, is for Kyrie to just be free. We didn't mean like free to be released, WWE. That's not what we meant. We meant free from like Asuka and all this other stuff. And so now that's not gonna happen. Are we still gonna get the Asuka and Io? And if so, for what? For what? And it's funny because back in 23, Asuka was thinking about leaving. If it wasn't for Kairi Sane coming back at that time, she would have left. I don't know if she would have stopped wrestling, but she would have left WWE. So, I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but it's just weird to me, like, in the middle of a storyline, which was probably one of, like, the best storylines they have on, like, Raw right now, for the women's as well as it is, that didn't even make it to WrestleMania, which is probably why they didn't make it to WrestleMania. It's like, who knows how long they were gonna, like, they probably said, yeah, let's just get rid of Kyrie. I mean, who knows how long they had that in the back of their heads. But yeah, I mean, like, and also we can get more releases, because it's like on SmackDown we had a match between Tiffany and Julia for the United States Championship, and Tiffany's now the new champion. I mean, I'm afraid for Julia, honestly. You know, because it's like they're not doing much with Julia. Yeah, she was champion twice, but like those both her runs as champion they sucked. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. They just sucked. They were just bad, you know. And then they put her with Kiana James, and now they have this thing where they seem like they're about to split because they're like in odds or whatever on the show. So I'm actually afraid for Julia, and I've seen her work in New Japan, and I'm just like, I don't know. You know, this sucks. You know, it's no one's job safe around here. I'm like, I don't know. There might be more. There might be more. You know, Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae better be careful. I'm just saying. You know, you better start doing something out there. Don't answer the phone. Apparently, don't answer the phone. Don't go on Twitter, because that's how Selena Vega found out that she got fired. She didn't even get she found out first, and then she eventually got the call, but she was online. I think she found out from like on Twitter or something like that. I'm like, yeah, let's just stay off. Like, stay off. I'm like, oh, I didn't get the call. I didn't. Did you call me? Oh, I'm sorry. I just coming into work the next day. They're like, what are you doing here? We fired you. Did you? I'm sorry. I didn't get no call. But yeah, it's really sad. I'm really confused by the Kairi Sane thing and everything else like that. I thought Kairi Sane was good. Kairi Sane was on TV like almost every freaking Monday. Which is just, it's amazing. It's amazing that they let her go. But yeah, also on SmackDown, JC Jane and the Fatal Influencers on SmackDown now, they pretty much attacked all the women on there, and I think Blake Monroe will be on there. So we have Blake Monroe. Oh, we have Eva Barbie versus Good Barbie, because Tiffany Stratton and Blake Monroe, they both look alike. Well, yeah, Eva Barbie versus Good Barbie. Yeah, that should be a good thing. And there's some guy, I think Ricky Saints is coming on there as well. There's a guy, I don't remember. I can't remember, but yeah, that's the releases. There probably more if they are. I will, if there's more and they're big names, I'll talk about it. But it's not, I won't talk about it. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Sorry I sound so out of it. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm making this video because I don't know. I have no life. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.